What's up, everybody? Michael Ninja here with another round of videos to drop on you today, busy way. So yes, I'm driving in my 2017 Nissan Altima, which, I don't recommend unless, but if there's another car you got in mind, keep it in mind. So yeah, check it out. Sorry for the biggity bam, bouncing around, but the video's got to go on. So what I'm trying to say is, happy Friday! Everybody out there just chilling, watching videos, trying to see what's going on. Check this out. There's a lot of things going on. I watch a lot of different kind of videos, and the different videos that I watch pertain to a lot of different things, like aliens. Oh, what? Back in the day, people didn't believe in it. They thought you was crazy when you talk about aliens, but nowadays, a lot more people are woke because a lot more people have seen them, a lot more people have experienced them, a lot of people have filmed it. But as for me, I done seen a lot of different things in my life, and yes, objects in the skies, lights in the skies is one thing that I have seen here in San Antonio. Several occasions. On one of those occasions, another San Antonian had filmed object with 3 lights flying over their house that happened to hit the news. So now that brings me to other videos that I've seen, especially on Apex TV, which is one of my favorite stations. It talks about time travelers, talks about teleportation, it talks about different people or agents being caught on film doing their missions. But look into Apex TV. That's a wonderful show. It talks about Noah the Time Traveler. It talks about how time traveling will be commercialized in the year 2028. You heard me. So look into that. If you don't believe in time travelers, just listen to what they got to say. They all have similar responses with a few differences as far as different timelines and scenarios of how life is going to be in the future. And it's just crazy how when they explain these things in the future, how it just sounds so similar to like the Matrix or like the Terminator, with like robots and AIs and humans coming together and even living together in the future. Governments are being controlled by artificial intelligence, AI, which basically eradicates crime because it watches everybody as a whole. Talks about how time travelers go back and do missions, change things up, which then kicks into what I believe is the Mandela effect. That's why we're seeing things change right before our eyes without even seeing it change. Time is what we know it is not what it is. Time is not linear. Time loops. Just like the clock, it goes around and around and around and around and around. But once we understand that, once we fathom that, then, I don't know, I guess we get out of the loop, we get out of the matrix. I'm not sure. That's what I'm studying on. So there's a lot of things that I watch on YouTube that I try to post so you can do a little bit of research on your own. It goes all the way back to ancient times with the ancient times, not with the Egyptian times, ancient times being Annunakis, Inki, Aleo, Ninhirsak, all these ancient gods, okay, which were Anunnakis who come down and created Nephilim. The Nephilim are the giants of old, the men of renown. And once the giants got tired of us, the people, the humans, they started to devour us, to eat us, to kill us off. And we didn't like that. So the giants was then killed off, but some believe to have went into hibernation, went into a deep sleep, celestial sleep, in like caves in the Middle East. Yeah, it sounds crazy, right? But like, if you look into it and research it, there's the giants of Kandahar. They believe it was like a 10, 12 foot, was it blue giant with red hair, just muscular, stacked, moved with the quickness and agility, comes out of a cave after annihilating one patrol platoon. When the second platoon came looking for them, that's when they encountered the giant, in which they got into a firefight battle, and they killed it. They believed to have blown the jaw off, and they killed it. They said it stunk. They said it smelled foul, disgusted, rotten flesh. These are U.S. military soldiers that came back with these details. They even evacuated this humongous giant. It looked exactly like the same one that they found, I believe, somewhere like in Egypt or something like that. It's sleeping. Look it up. It's a blue giant being with red hair, curly, woolly hair, laying in a coffin or a hibernation chamber. Look it up. YouTube it. Look it up. It's a hibernation chamber. And they believe it's in a sleep state. And it's soon going to wake up with vibrations, because everything is vibration. We vibrate. Plants vibrates. Everything around us vibrates. Low frequency, high frequency. Everything in the three-dimensional world vibrates at a certain frequency. Okay? Fourth-dimensional beings, other alien beings vibrate at a different frequency, which they're still in our same pattern, but they're at a higher frequency where we can't see them. We can't see them. We can't fathom them. We don't know if we're interacting with them. They can interact with us, but we can't interact with them. It's like get a shoebox and put an ant in it. And as you're staring down at the ant, watching the ant do its things, you can't really do much, but you can influence it by adding a leaf here, a stick here, putting some rocks and sand so they can do different types of activity. And the ant starts to grow and evolve and starts to display different behaviors. That's exactly what they're doing. They're looking at us as if we're ants in a box, and they're just kind of like adding and influencing little things here and there as we evolve as people. Man, the sky's the limits. Like we're looking at Mars, we're looking into the moon. We're trying to expand. You know, if we can just get outside of that solar belt that's around the fourth, fifth planet, you know, we can reach further. But look into it. Everything's there on YouTube. You just got to research it. You just got to ask questions. Look into the Bible. See how true the Bible is. Don't just take their word for it. See where they got the stories from. Who created it? The Council of Nicaea. Who took the ancient scriptures, the Egyptian scriptures, and influenced it with creating Greek mythology. Their gods. Okay? So it's something you got to look into, something you got to study. You connect the dots. Everything is aligned. Everything in this world is connected. Everything in this world is connected. Even if we try to isolate ourselves, put ourselves in our own corner, no, we all need to work and interact and come together and mesh and gel so we can be perfect world. Well, thank you, folks. That's enough time. I got to let you go. Stay tuned for another video. I'll come back and chit chat a little bit more, but it's Friday. So have a good day. Live, love, and respect, people.